Well, we talked about the other day how The Boys is now going to have its series finale in select movie theaters, 4DX theaters across the country, a day before it drops on Prime Video. And we kind of took a quick look and we saw that the tickets were selling fast. Here we are one day later. Essentially speaking, I'm sure you can find some crumbs here and there. Generally speaking, this thing is now sold out. Like almost everywhere. If we go over to the ticket sites, all right, this is just opening up like the eight closest theaters to me. All right, let's check out the Regal Ontario place. Let's see, and it's nope. Orange button here says sold out. Okay, well that's sold out. Let's go to the next one down, Irvine Spectrum, which is where I'm going to go see it. Oh no, orange button sold out. Okay, so it's completely sold out. We go down to the Regal Garden Grove. Sure, there's going to be no orange button.
Man, this is a late
out.
screening too, 9:30.
Yep, and then we go down to the the Long Beach. Let's see if they got any tickets in Long Beach.
Oh, are you human? Oh, there you are. Long Beach, here we come.
If you are somebody who uses a wheelchair, they have one wheelchair accessible ticket.
It's fine. Someone kicked my knee in.
Somebody caused me some damage. So essentially speaking, The Boys is sold out, ladies and gentlemen. I mean, it's just sold out. So the question we got to ask here is, why, for a TV show, that people, if they wait one day, not 1 week, not 1 month, not 1 year, they can wait one day, watch this thing at home, why are people rushing out to go see, and why in 24 hours have all these screenings sold out for The Boys finale? What's that?
It's Gen Z.
It's Gen Z is doing it. We just told you. Well, I want to propose, I came up with what I believe are 5 reasons. 5 reasons why The Boys are selling out. So let's go over and take a look at this. Why The Boys is selling out. We're going to start with number 1. Easiest one. Popularity of the show. It's a popular show. It's been a huge ratings bonanza for Prime Video ever since season 1. It's a big popular show. People love it. It's just maintained a level of excellence throughout all of its seasons. And so the popularity, I think, is reason 1. Reason 2, I think this is key. The continuous story buildup. Now, unlike one of my all-time favorite shows, Supernatural. I love Supernatural. But that show was a story of the season. Every season had its main story. The characters were mostly consistent, but it was a different story every season. By the time we got to the end of season 15, they were not still hunting the yellow-eyed demon. Like, that was long gone, right? Whereas with The Boys, this story of Butcher and Homelander and Huey, who unfortunately in the most awful graphic of ways got swept up into it, this has been the story. Yes, there have been twists and turns and different angles that every season has gone through, but at the end of the day, it was about Homelander's a problem and Butcher and the Boys are trying to solve it. And we're coming not just to the end of a show, we're coming to the climax of a singular story that we've followed for 5 seasons. So I think that's one of the reasons it's been selling out. The third reason I want to suggest that all these Boys seasons are selling out is it may only be 24 hours, but in today's social media world, a lot of people want to make sure they don't get spoiled. A lot of people are wanting to make sure, well, if I wait that one day, I'm on Twitter 23 out of the 24 hours a day, and therefore I may get spoiled. Listen, I'm not saying this is the case for most people, but I'll bet you dollars to dimes that there are a lot of people who bought tickets to go see this thing the day early simply because they wanted to make sure they knew about it before anybody else did and could possibly spoil it for them. The fourth reason I want to suggest is just the theater, the 4DX experience. I've only been to a 4DX theater once.
Yeah, me too.
Mine was for Twisters. Yours was for Send Help, right? Twisters was a wild ride in the 4DX. But I'm sure there's a lot of people who've probably never done 4DX, and this has given everybody a good excuse.
I just can't imagine on a show like this, when they hit you in the face with water or something, what it's going to correspond
Oh,
to.
I guarantee when there's one of those scenes where somebody's body just explodes
Oh,
and the
yeah,
blood
you get-
splatters,
oh, yeah.
you're gonna get sprayed in
Because
the
Send
face.
Help did a little of that, and I was cackling with whoever programmed because that programming was clever for Send Help, but this has got to be the ultimate.
I wanted to do F1 and I missed it. That would.
Oh, F1 would have been a great one to see in 40X. So again, not a ton of people, but I think there are a bunch of people who are just like, oh, this is a great reason. I've been waiting for an excuse to go to a 40X theater. That's that. And then the fifth one I think is the biggest one. For all of us who've been following along with the show, you want to watch the finale with 200 other fans. You want to watch the boys at least once with a huge crowd of people that go, "Ah!" or "Ew," like when a guy extends his testicles and uses them as nunchucks. That's something you want to watch with other people. In the
Imagine what
theater.
your chair's gonna do.
Oh. I didn't know they had rumble sensors down there. But it's true. Just going back to the Gen Z, like you want to go with a group of friends and be surrounded by hundreds of other strangers, all of which are big boys fans right along with you, and you want to experience this together. And yeah, so those are the five. I'm still just thinking about the rumbling in the seats right there. That is why I think all these screenings have sold out. Rob, do you have any kind of thought? What do you think about any of these? Do any of these stand out to you? Do you have any other reasons you want to add to that as to why these things are selling out?
I think they're all good. But I'm with you. I mean, The Boys is a show, like Elizabeth tapped out on it. She's like, I can't take it. It was not her thing. It was too crass. And I watched The Boys alone. And I always want to look around. The dogs they look at me like, why are you cackling? And I feel like I wish this is a show that demands people watch it together.
Yes.
And to sit in a theater full of people, I mean, I would only imagine the end episode is going to be bananas in some way, shape, or form. And I would like to see that with other people, because you can see how depraved and debauched everybody else is, because they're laughing along with you at the same stuff at a show that leans into it in a way that I've never seen. There's things in The Boys that I've never seen on TV or in the movies ever. And you want to go, did you just see that, to other people? And you can't. So I think this is part of it. I think that's the big deal. But I also think, I think this show is, for me, I don't have a ticket, but the reason I would like to go is the show's always been relatively cinematic. A lot of these shows are filmed in widescreen. I just like seeing things on a big screen.
Yeah.
And I would like this show, I bet, is going to it's going to have a banger of a final episode, I would imagine. And that would be worth going to the theater to see.
Yeah,
So,
and you know what, to your point about, like, to me, the big one is reason number 5. It's getting to watch with everybody. Because as much as I've loved the last couple of seasons of The Boys, I've had to watch them alone because of Anne's graduating and all that kind of stuff and finishing up all her dissertations and stuff. She couldn't keep up with The Boys as of the last season. So I had to watch the last season solo, and then I've had to watch this season solo. And I've loved it, but it's not as fun as when you're watching it with one other person, let alone with 200 other people. So I think that's a big part of it. And anyway, guys, question is for you. Are you one of the lucky people who managed to secure their tickets to The Boys finale? If so, what's your main motivation for wanting to go see it in the theaters with everybody? Maybe it's something that we haven't even discussed here yet. Whatever you guys feel, jump down to the comments section below and let us know your thoughts. Hey guys, thanks so much for watching this video. Make sure you like the video, leave a comment, and subscribe to our channel. And don't forget, we have a daily podcast called the John Campea Show Podcast, available on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or your favorite podcasting app of choice. Go and subscribe to it today so it'll be there when you need it.